said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm no different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now
That's good. The weekend is close.
And I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway. But I keep on falling.
Hi,
I'd fly anywhere, but I keep on falling. But I keep on falling.
good day to you,
We're
sir.
all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there's
Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Welcome back.
okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand.
Just getting everything balanced here this morning. My apologies. Bear with me. A little bit of a short stream this morning. In Frederick, the county that I live in. Today is Fair Day, and kids are getting out in 1 hour to go to the fair. Well, to be able to go to the fair for the day.
Good day, sir.
I think a few businesses might even be closing early, smaller ones perhaps today.
Fun times.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing they do. It's nice, nice for them to do that for the children. Very nice. Good morning, everyone. B. Kleiner's in the house. Hello, hello. How are you, sir? Much Zill 4. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh, Boner's in here. Hello, sir. And I still don't know what you want me to call you.
Go short stream, it's your birthday.
I don't even
Gonna
know.
fly mob fix like it's your birthday.
Ooh, get it, girl. I don't even know what you want. What do you want me to call you? What can I call you? Because I can't. What is that? How do I say that? The robot doesn't even say that.
That's my favorite gray-haired YouTuber. It's Japanese, literally, Moran.
Moran? So would you like me to call you that? What do you want to be called? Thank you for explaining what your name means.
You're going to hate the Finnish version of it. It's Morko.
If all I gotta do is say it like the robot just said it, that's not that bad. Morco. It's not that bad. But it looks like it's probably more complicated than just the way that the robot said it. Could be wrong, but looks like it's got a little bit more pronunciations in it. What are we gonna fly today? Let's do a Boner FPV map, shall we? I really wanted to fly the Whoop around this morning, but having to leave here in an hour to go get my son, it kind of...
It's a bit more complicated. It has bit more jazz to it for sure. Soon I have a new one for you.
bit more jazz
You
to it.
saw the pics.
I did, yes. And it looks like it is shaping up nicely, sir. I like it already.
Going to be trying the Happy Model 1002s.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about the 1002s yet. What do you guys think? Do you think they're going to be that much different than the RC Empowers? As far as like, as far as
Hi all.
performance and category. Like, am I going to want to use them on anything besides like a 2-inch and up? Mr. Ben Blue, how are you? Welcome.
Nick did a review of the 2S1002 rig. It seemed rather peppy. 2S2.
2S 2-inch? Okay. Check her out. Did he do that recent? I'll have to go peep. X-Lite. Or T-Lite. X-Lite. T-Lite. Oh, how I miss the T-Light.
Got my doubts that they gonna replace 0802 on conventional whoops.
Alright, I
Yeah,
need to be warming
one
up.
or two videos back.
Okay, I'll check it out. I don't know how I missed that.
Tired. Dozed off somewhere during last night's stream, which was way early in the morning here.
Oh, yeah. I had to start a little late last night. We had a late night. Me and the family had a late night, so that's my bad. But I'm glad you could stop by at least for a little bit. And you got some rest at least. Didn't keep you up. Tomorrow night, fun stream tomorrow night. We got Yves from Fractal Engineering's coming on. Gonna have a chit chat with him and OG. Should be a fun stream. Looking forward to it. He is a very creative person, and I'm looking forward to picking his brain a little bit about who he is. Because I like his frames and stuff, you know, but I want to learn more about the man. Oh, okay. Just gotta wake the brain up a little bit. Oh dear. That's such a clean starting point. I love that you left it in. So good. What did I... Aww. There was a torch there.
I think I am going to update this map. Maybe put some extra stuff in it or some extra hidden rooms.
Extra hidden
Solid
rooms would be
dude.
pretty
Looking
cool.
forward to the interview.
Yeah, he is. He's a solid fella. Uh-oh. Ovals never get easier to trippy spin. They just never do. Trippy spin a moving object. That's easy. Like one that's actively moving. That's easier than trippy spinning up an oval. Where's the little thing that floats? Isn't there one that floats around this map? Oh, there he is. You have a pretty normal pattern. Is it you or you? One of you doesn't fly through a wall. I think the other one might. Oh, oh.
I just had to install
That's the
everything
one.
fresh. Built a new desktop. First thing I did was a trippy spin at the liftoff.
Nice. That's a good way to break it in. I think trippy spin a moving thing easier though. Then you can trippy spin up an oval. Ovals are very disorienting when you're spinning in a circle. Oh, having the AGO ones back.
Somehow the punching bag also seems somewhat difficult. Is that because the low ceiling and no faraway point above to focus on? The Happy
yes.
Model 1002s are the same weight as RC in power, so just down to performance.
Okay. Okay. I mean, historically, I have liked Happy Models motors. They've been pretty good to me so far. The Unibells, at least. The 1002s, they're Unibells, right?
Have you seen the
Happy
stuff I
Models 1002?
placed on the outside of the walls?
I did. Yeah.
Just above
I talked
the
about
water.
it a couple of streams ago. I was saying how I was complimenting you on them, on the additions. Wait, was that this map or the other castle map, though? Well, that wasn't this one, was it? Was it this one? Or was this stuff always here? Oh, wait, no, okay, it was this one. It was this one. Yeah, I was flying this map with Callisto and someone else. I really remember because of the big, gigantic Ds. The big row of Ds that you added here. D.
Crap. I think I missed that.
That's alright. I stream a bunch now, so I'm not going to be like, how dare you? You missed that one thing that I said that time? How could you? Taking you off my buddy list. Ah! Trying to get spicy with it. It's a little too early in the morning to be putting all that hot sauce on our burrito. That would actually be kind of fun to launch backwards out of that one and come through.
There were some unicorns on rocks outside and a kind of secret entry into the bottom of the cast on that map you flew recently.
Yes.
Scrap me of your list. Then I keep that Wooper Trooper for myself. Ha ha.
I would never anyway. Not in a million years. We're like the same person, so it'd be weird to do that, you know? Be like if I hated myself.
Anybody explored high cam angle on the whoops?
Oh yeah.
I just slapped some 40 Dags mounts on mine.
Ooh, you're
I
talking
think
those,
it's going to be tameable indoors.
you're talking them owl plumes, however you say his name, angles there. He runs, I think, 40 something degrees on his whoop. He's nasty with it. AUX plumes. I mean, I say aux plumes because that's how the word's said here, but I think he might be French? I don't know. All I know is he runs a crazy high camera angle on his whoop, and it makes his style look insane. The stuff he's doing, like the tricks he's doing, it's not really like tricks you won't see other whoop pilots able to do, but they're doing it at like 20 degrees, 25 degrees, and he's doing it at like 40 something. It just looks crazy. He was in iGal 3. Really fun to watch. We judged a few of his videos. Whoa! Little thingy up there. Okay. No. Too high or too low? Too high. My backwards stuff is always like the last thing to get warmed up for the day. Takes me the longest to get used to that again.
Oh, is sick indeed. It's good to have him, especially now that Matty seems to have retired.
Yes, yeah. I don't think Maddie would ever touch the whoops anyways. So seeing a high camera angle and on a whoop is super sick. He's definitely a unicorn in the whoop world for sure. I'm sure that he's gonna spawn a bunch of clones. Like people are gonna, not clones, I don't mean to say that. A bunch of people that are gonna run the same camera angle. Oh god. Sorry. I slept in a really cold, open windowed room last night, and that was a bad idea. I woke up this morning, it was like 50 degrees, but I went to bed and it was like 70. It was nice. And I woke up and it was freezing. Not freezing, but it was chilly. But I think I made myself a little sick. This is the one with the big old dragon head in it, right? Yeah, it is. It just went by. There it goes.
Popular pilots always get copycats. Summer is done for this year.
It is, yeah. Yeah, summer's finished. Yesterday was the first official day of fall. I know because I had a pumpkin beer on stream. That's how I know.
Windows up high over your right shoulder, sliding windows.
No, they prop open. They like they have latches on the top, and you like undo the latches, and they like pull out towards you. The problem with that is I have a lot of rodents and like chipmunks.
Leaves are already
and,
dropping.
Field mice.
It has been below freezing for a week
I've
here
had
at the mornings.
Squirrels. I've had cats and like stray cats in my neighborhood, and baby birds. All get stuck in the little well outside of that window. And if I have the window open, there's just only one place to go. So instead of, at the risk of having a rodent run in my house, or a bird perhaps, I leave those windows closed usually. Except for that day that I ran the transmitter out, or the receiver out there, so we could fly the front yard, which was totally worth it, even though I only got to fly for like an hour maybe. Ah! Where'd you come from? You know what else we need to do today? We got to get all of our fall crap out, so my wife can come home later and be like, "Oh my god, the fall stuff! I love fall stuff. Can we go get pumpkin spice lattes right now? This second." About trippy spinning betwixt. Oh, that's weird. I just want to like fly over to one of them. Alright, that's too odd. Too odd on my brain right now.
I thought maybe you put some small fan pulling heat from the basement out that window. But with a bottom hinged window that will be hard to set up.
Yeah. It's all good. I deal with it. I'll be alright. I just complain. Drink lots of water. That helps. Makes me feel better. Can you just full throttle just all the way over to the other one? Oh yeah, you can. There's nothing in the way. Beauteous. No. There's a half a seal in there. Is there half a ceiling there, or just a square window? I don't know. Maybe it's a square window. Oh, there's a little skeet through there. Oh god. This map is pretty sick, Boner. I know I said that already when I flew it the first time, but like revisiting your maps after not flying them for a bit, it's always fun. Especially when there's random evil unicorns about. Woo.
Thanks, buddy.
No, thank you. Oh, jeez. Get it together. It's really hard to not get turned around doing that. Oh, that's a thick boy.
That new map will have a lot of Easter eggs.
Oh, you know I like that. I like a mystery. Made that mistake the last time I was doing these trippy spins. Went under the bridge.
And I backquote am also working on a Halloween version.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had talked about that, right?
Easter eggs or fall pumpkins.
Good point. Oh. Fiery tree behind us.
Fallen Easter pumpkins.
There you go. Perfect. Ceilings. Ceilings are here. Alright, we gotta get a life. We gotta leave the basement. Get out of here. Let's go up high. Ah! Too much. Little too saucy. What? Oh, these are uneven. I always forget about that. That's a cool part of it, and I always forget that it's uneven. I don't know how I always forget, because I remind myself every time, and then I go, oh, I forgot it was uneven. One of these days I'll remember. Feeling saucy. Yo. Oh, Lord. AGO ones are so quiet. Oh, I love it. I don't know if it drove you guys nuts, but it sure drove me nuts listening to the squeaks.
Good morning, folks.
For the last, what, week and a half?
Your
2
sim
weeks?
flying
Too much.
seems smoother and a bit slow motion compared to IRL.
Well, yeah, this is
Is
a
that
5-inch.
because it's emulating 5-inch and mostly we see you fly whoops IRL?
That's correct. Took the words right out of my mouth, sir. That's correct. Yeah, this is a 5-inch, so I fly my 5-inch IRL a little floatier too. I don't fly as well. I still fly pretty snappy, but I don't fly as snappy as with a whoop. But yeah, most micros are going to be quite a bit more responsive. 5-inch you can be a little more floaty on everything. A little easier on your throttle. Got a lot more resolution with your throttle too. A lot more room to work with. Whereas whoops, you need quite a bit of oomph to get off the ground normally. Oops. Oh, mama. Thought we were headed for a window. We were not.
Never flew big, but I assume 5-inch has quite some momentum while whoops barely have any.
Yeah, relatively, yes. When you compare them, especially, yeah, side by side, one is almost feels like it's self-propelled sometimes, just because of the amount of hang time you can get with it, and the other, the whoop, always just feels like you're kind of always under constant throttle to keep yourself up in the air. Yeet. Oh no, hang on now. We have potential. Other side. Now if we can just flip around and go back through the door we came in, that would be kind of neat. Ah! Walls and bricks.
I still need to build me a whoop.
Yeah, you do. Everybody needs to get themselves a whoop. If you don't have one, I highly recommend them. And they're getting easier to build, easier to maintain, and easier to tune.
Basically a crime to not own one.
Yeah, at this point it is, for sure. It is a crime. You should be arrested. By the way, Moran, did you ever tell me what name you'd like to go by? Or did you just tell me how the robot was saying it with a little less seasoning than it should have had? Like when somebody calls you and you pick up your phone and you're like, "Hello, this is what's that name? What should I call you?" Because it feels weird just being like, "Hello, you." Characters that I can't read or even begin to pretend to know what they mean.
Hello, smiley face.
Just say hello with a smiley face? Is that what you're saying? Is that the move? Silly circles.
Well, my real name is Vil, but it probably comes out as Vile. Haha.
It's a Vil. Is that right? How like you would say like it in a place if you were like, "Oh, I live in Asheville." You know, like that. I'm not gonna lie, Boner, that statue right there just kind of freaked me out for a second. When I fell down and looked, I was like, "Why is there a dude here?" Not gonna lie. Had me there for a sec.
How do people even fly in the morning? Lol JK. Work always gets in my way.
Yeah. Yeah, if I don't fly in the morning, then I just have to warm up later in the day. So it's easier just to put in just a tiny bit of time in the sim in the morning. Normally for like Freestyle Fridays, I try not to fly too much in the sim. Just a little bit. I don't want to be like annoyed.
Will is
Or have my
probably the
thumbs all raw.
closest for sure. The vocals at the end never come out right in the English language anyways.
Will is probably the closest. Vocals at the end will never come out right in the English language anyways. Okay. So that's fair. English language, pretty sloppy. Pretty lazy. Especially mine. So that's fine. If you want to keep it simple for me, I'm good with that. Oh god. Oh. Dang it. Almost didn't make that one. That was a clincher. Oh, mama. Oh. That just reminded me of that space map for some reason, doing this. Get it together. And then keep it together. Is there a doorway over here? I thought there was a little doorway over here. Am I on drugs? Don't answer that. Doorways? No. Nope, just this one. No, chandeliers.
At Moran is it Vili in Finnish. Translated Vil from Finnish, which gave wild from Danish. Translating wild to Finnish gives Vili.
Vili. Well, thank you, Ben. That is quite a good breakdown. Nope. I think this song is called Haunted House. How serendipitous.
Haha, Vili is wild, indeed. My name is Vil. It doesn't really have any particular meaning in Finnish.
No. I just, there's no way I'd be able to pronounce
Just
it right.
asking him or her. Then, wild would be a cool name in my opinion.
It would be. That's right. I agree.
Are you Finnish?
Just call you wild. Oh.
I'm Finnish, yeah.
Alright, now I'm definitely feel a little more warmed up than I was.
Glad we could finish that tangent. What sim's this?
Hasn't yet. This is called Velocidrone. It's available at velocidrone.com. It's one of the few sims that is not available.
Sorry for asking. Is this your full-time job or you become Batman at night?
Batman at night, yes. I wish. You know how sick that would be? Just be Batman at night and then fly drones during the day? What? Insane.
Some nights at least.
Well, yeah, you gotta... It's called supplemental income.
Bat crazy drone pilot at night too.
Yeah, I just whoop punch criminals in the face.
Side hustle.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta wear several hats. Several hats. You can't just wear one hat If I just wore an FPV hat,
What punch lol.
what would I do with all of my other lovely hats? Just leave those in the closet? Don't be silly. Ooh. Not much of an escape there. A little bit. Not much, though. Did it? Does anybody else hear a buzzing? I hear a buzzing.
Do you still fly
Oh,
the
it's in my mic.
TKS frames? Wish Batman's accessory
Ew.
belt had hats hanging outside.
I do too. I agree. What is causing that? Oh god. That's gonna drive me nuts. It's in my mic. I hear it. Oh boy. Well, we're figuring that out after we get home later. I love when you don't touch anything and then things stop working right. It's the best. It's my favorite. It's kind of like FPV a little bit. The screen. Okay. Oh Lord. Might be time for a new mic. I don't know. This one's like 6 years old. Actually, it might be older than that. My son is 6. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely older than that. My son is 6, and I've had this long before he was born. Geez. Yeah, this might be like 10 years old.
Got another mic plugged in. I thought I saw you doing something with a small wireless mic last night, but I may have dreamt.
I did have another mic plugged in, but even if it's plugged in, it's on a separate channel, and that channel is currently off, like just completely. No, this... I don't know what that is. That sounds like some type of... I'm getting some type of noise in the cable somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just more junk to deal with. That's all. But it's probably on the mic's end, because if I turn it down in the mixer, if I turn just the mic channel down, I don't hear it anymore. So it's got to be the mic. Oh god. We had to bail. I was not about to try to wing it through one of these. Oops. These would be a lot more fun in a whoop. These are not too fun in a 5-inch. Oh. Can you guys hear the buzz too? Curious.
Gal Kramer just some days ago reviewed a wireless mic set with receiver. I was thinking maybe that might help you fly in the garage from the basement. No. Just drone sound.
Okay, good. Alright, what if... Hang on, what if we do this? Do you hear it now, Mr. Krabs? I'm not going to leave it like that for too long, because if you do hear it, it's probably annoying.
I can hear it. Silence.
One person can hear it, one person can't. Perfect.
I hear a tiny bit of white noise.
Okay. Okay. I wonder... It can't be in my headphones, though. Because then I would hear it on every channel. But if I turn my mic down, I don't hear it. Whatever. Alright, I'll deal with it later. If you guys can't hear it, it's fine. I'll get used to it. I gotta leave shortly anyways. To go get the boy from school. And then I think we're going to play some baseball in the front yard. My son has had a hankering for some baseball.
Do you fly TKS frames anymore?
Oh, you asked. I'm so sorry. You did ask, and I completely ignored the question. I remember hearing it, too. Which one do I have still built? The TKS Rocket, I think, is the one that I still have built. It's a 2S. Pretty sure I still have that built. It was similar to like the Nick Burns build. Yeah, I do still have that build. Yes, I do. That's right. I had to make sure it was the TKS frame that it's still on, but yeah, it is. So yes, one of them. All the other TKS frames I've gotten.
Switch to the wireless headphones for a minute. Just eliminate possibilities. Also switch mic off and use the other one.
Yeah, I'll do all that. I don't want to do it right this second. I'll do it when I'm off stream. Because if it's only obvious to me, then I don't need to be live, I guess, to hear it. I can hear it back in the headphones. And as far as the wireless mic, the one that I have will work up in the garage. It just breaks up a little bit when I get too far away. That's the problem, is that the mixer is like down here in a basement. And then I have to go up into a garage. So it's two like very non-ideal places for transmitting wirelessly. Or Bluetooth, either one. Because the wireless headphones I have are Bluetooth. So there's a little Bluetooth transmitter plugged into one of the outputs for the mixer. So once I get up to the garage, the signal on those gets a little iffy as well. It's a little dirty. I think my best bet if I want to do garage streams is to just get a decent, not crazy, but a decent laptop to run the stream from and just run it that way. I was thinking about that earlier this morning. Best way to do that. I think that would be it. Oh.
The one he reviewed has 2 mics and he tested the range too. Can always put the receiver on a longer audio cable and put it in between you and garage.
Yeah, I could for sure. True. I could. But
you could also run the laptop from mobile connection and whoop live wherever you want.
That's true. That is true. Although I think with this transmitter I'm using, or the receiver I'm using, plugs into the phone too. That's what I originally used it for, was to do, so if people could ride along, they could watch from the phone. Be easier than extra set of goggles. Ah! That's the idea at least, or was the idea. Oh. Give me that. Window. Let me in the window.
I used to do that too. Screen captured the receiver and pushed it to live service.
Yeah. Exactly. You get it. How were the streams? Was it decent quality or was it trash?
Whispered promises straight to my heart. I'd never noticed, but you were never there, you were never there. You gave me roses, set me apart. Oh, I feel restless, but you were never there, you were never wanted.
Oh, that'd be a cool way to climb a dive. A dive that's like on a wall.
Well, people
Cool.
expect FHD and get VHS. You get comments until you start diving, etc.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, well, that's good to know at least. It'd be kind of cool though to do like a nose up and then like over. Oh crap, there's a thing there. That might be a little difficult to do. But I kind of want to do like a bounce, like a, what do they call that? A flippy floppy? Bounce back and forth, trippy spinny. Where you kind of go one way and then you bounce back the other. Almost like a wall, not a wall tap, but kind of looks that way. And then you climb as well. Oh, a little too much on the last one. Oh, oh, huh. Oh god. Oh. Panic stricken. We panicked.
So close. Wall bonks to end trippy spins are kinda wild.
Wall bunks to end trippy spins? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Oh.
Trippy Spider-Man wall climb.
Yeah.
Good morning, heads.
That's a cool way to put it.
everyone. What's up? First time catching your live stream.
Oh, what's happening to the both of yous? Welcome for the first time and welcome back. FPV Trucker, how you doing, brother? Oh, we fell out of her. Doggone. Oh, there we go. If I can play around with the little creepy trees
On
that
my
Boner always
Friday
uses in his maps,
Kansas run.
that means I'm pretty good and warmed up. If I can bounce around in these little knotted trees and not get too tangled up in them, we're doing all right. Friday Kansas run. Well, enjoy that. It's a nice day for a drive. You got decent weather? Oh, get in there. Oh.
Little cloudy. Spring is in the air.
Wait. Spring or fall? It's fall, right? Am I tripping? Did anybody else read that the US is getting rid of daylight savings time as a whole next year? 2023. The death
I
of
meant
daylight
fall.
saving time. Daylight saving time, which feels weird to say without the S. But that's what it is. It's daylight saving time. I have to force myself to say. All my life, all the
Daylight
adults.
savings time is dumb. Never should have existed.
That's yeah. It's
EU is
fact.
supposed to get rid of it too.
It originally existed in war times, in like the early 1900s, to conserve resources. There's like literally no reason to do it anymore, besides pissing people off. Yeah, I'm ready for that to be over with. It's just crazy that it's finally being rid of after being around for forever, over 100 years. And it's such a big thing. It's not like it was 100 years where it was illegal to drive while eating a slice of pizza. Isn't that absurd? It's like this was something that like this screwed with the entire country. Everybody's day gets ruined twice a year. Well, I guess once a year.
Arizona and Saskatchewan never did it.
Getting your hour back is not too bad, I guess. That's a nice feeling. But if it didn't get taken away in the first place, that would be an even nicer feeling. Yeah, most sane places don't do it. So it's a good thing we're finally getting rid of it. Felt a little silly to still be doing it.
I thought Finland did get rid of it already some years ago.
You may have.
The European Union is not all that united on many things, including DST.
No kidding. What's the point? The only thing I told my wife, we were talking about this the other day, the only thing that I would think of that would be a possible issue is that everybody will be using electricity a little more. But it'll be everybody doing it, you know? And even though it'll be a little amount of time extra, it'll be everybody.
That's the
using
other
a little
weird
amount
thing,
extra.
is countries
So,
do it at different times. No. We still have it. We're also the only border open for the Russians.
oh, jeez. Well, interesting. Odd choice, I guess, to still be doing daylight savings time. And I guess the Russian thing too, I guess. I don't know, to an extent. I don't really have any, I don't really have anything to say about it, I guess, about Russians being allowed into countries. I'm not Russian nor from. But the daylight savings time is stupid. That needs to go away. Doesn't make any sense. Oh no. Oh. Spin through that. Fine.
Since Putin ordered the mobilization, ton of young Russian men are rushing out for some reason.
Weird. I wonder why. Interesting. Well, it's a mystery. We'll never know. What is your problem, eh? What's your deal? Why are you making static sounds over there? Sounds angry. I don't know why. I don't know. It's doing weird stuff.
So vodka sales are going up even higher in Finland.
No
I
kidding.
meant fall is in the air. Time to switch out shorts for britches.
Yeah, buddy. Gotta get the old britches out. Yeah, man. I was in sweatpants last night, drinking pumpkin beer. Like a real man.
We love ice cream, coffee and booze. Nothing new there.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't, though? What? Excuse me. Okay, never mind. All right, I gotta wrap her up. We gotta go get my son a little early today. We have Fair Day in Frederick, which is pretty neat. It is definitely something that us further in away from the city do enjoy. We do enjoy having that early day off, take the kids to the fair, close down all the local shops. Everybody gets a chance to go spend some money at the fair, give back after working. Makes a lot of sense. We will be back tomorrow night with...
Have a good one, Yal.
I will. And you all do the same.
Enjoy, buddy. See you on the next one.
Yes, we will be back tomorrow night with Yves from Fractal Engineering for a In the Loops. Myself and OG will be sitting and talking with him. So if you guys want to tune in for that, if you're around, stop on by. If you have some questions for Yves, or anything you wanted to say to him or whatever, that'll be a good time if you want to. Doors open. We'll be live with him tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be a late one. But we'll holler at you then. You guys have yourselves a good Friday. And Robot died just in time. You guys enjoy your Friday nights, though, and we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Hasta la pasta.